Hello YouTube and welcome to Logical Banter. My name's Rich.
And my name is Phil. Let's get started.
This channel is the end result of many brilliant conversations in the pub that we felt the internet deserved to see and hear.
Today we answer a selection of these questions for the first time with you, the internet. So, question 1. Cool.
Yeah.
So, if you could be any robot ever created, who would you be?
So when we talk robot, I can go from like a Pixar film if I choose, or
Any robot.
any robot. Does Iron Man count as a robot?
No.
So Iron Man. So it has to
He's
be
technically a man in a
so
suit.
unmanned robot that I then become the robot.
Yes.
So for example, Optimus Prime,
Yes.
which is a good robot, right?
It is a great robot.
But it wouldn't be good for day-to-day life, because if I was Optimus Prime, I'd be much bigger than everything. So there'd be no beds. I mean, I'm a robot, so I don't sleep. How do I lose emotion like a robot when I become this robot?
If you were... Do you lose emotion? If anything, you get more emotion.
More emotion, so I become like a menopausal woman
Yes.
in robot form.
But at about 72 foot tall.
Wow, I don't think Optimus Prime is a good call there.
That's how tall is Optimus Prime? He's
He's like a skyscraper, isn't he?
He's got to be like what?
Hang on, he's
30 foot?
he comes from like a juggernaut, doesn't he? So,
Yeah. Well, American word for truck there.
but I think you'll find Transformers is American, so juggernaut was the acceptable terminology there.
All right.
Okay, if I am an emotional robot for the good of the human race, I'll go much smaller.
Okay.
I'll be a blender.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah.
right. I thought you were going to go for someone from a film.
No.
No.
I think it's for the protection of the human race. I have to become.
How is a blender
Yeah.
protecting the human race?
I can't do anything. I can't move. I'm a blender.
What happens if you Well, bear with me on this. What happens if I accidentally turned you on and then
Wow.
put my hand into it? I'd lose my fingers, and you wouldn't be protecting me then, would you?
No. Okay. I need a robot that's not dangerous.
I love how you think that, or how you would classify some kitchen utensils as robots.
So like kitchen robots.
But they don't come to life when you leave the kitchen.
Neither do all robots, do they?
Robots have their own personalities. So, for example,
Oh, okay.
one of my favourite
Yeah.
robots was Short Circuit.
I don't even know who that is, Phil. I'm sorry.
Really?
You might be able to put me into.
So they did like 2 brilliant films with Johnny Five was alive. He was a robot. Oh wow. Okay, we've
No.
got. I will tell.
I'm in
Richard
trouble.
about
I'm in
Short
trouble.
Circuit.
Right.
Okay, well that makes no sense to who that would be
Okay,
then.
good.
So I'm going with Short Circuit, and you're
Fine.
going with
Right.
Blend.
Weighing all of this up together, I can't be big like Optimus Prime, and we're agreeing that blenders are now not robots.
Yes.
So I need to. So a small robot that can do no harm. I'll be Wally. Wally.
Okay, great. That's perfect because for the purposes of this video, I will put a picture of. I don't know how big the screen is here now, but we'll maybe put Wally here
Okay.
and Short Circuit here,
Okay.
and you'll see how similar they are.
Okay. So you're saying that Disney or Pixar have ripped off Short Circuit?
No, I
Okay.
have not said that. They are similar in design.
I like this. I think we should have all the conversations like
Yeah,
this.
a lot of hand movement
Yeah.
is what we need in
Fine.
all of our episodes. Great.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Right. My turn.
Yes.
Right. Mine is not robot related. I'm going to put that out there right
Okay.
now. So. Okay. What singular superpower would you have if you could? And when I say singular superpower, you can't go, I'll have the powers of Superman. No, 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 no. One superpower. And I get to separate them if I believe they are 2 superpowers.
The obvious one,
Which is?
I can steal other superpowers, or is there only one superpower in the
Okay,
world?
this superpower cannot... Yeah, you're the only person to
Fine.
ever have this power.
Just make sure.
That'd be really lame. You should be like, yes, I can have all the powers, or none of the powers.
Okay, so I would go with. I think the obvious one's flying, but I'm gonna go with mind control.
Okay, now bear in mind it doesn't come with telekinesis.
No, so
Okay.
mind. Well, what? So I can't.
You can't move things with your mind.
No. So mind control.
So you control me
So
by
I
thinking
could make
about it.
you put your hand into a blender,
Good.
but you wouldn't get
That
hurt.
menopausal blender from earlier. Careful,
Exactly.
it's back.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I could basically do whatever I wanted because you could just
Yeah, that's
control
true.
everyone's minds.
That's true.
Surely that's one of the most powerful ones. Or the classic ones like other superheroes, which is you wouldn't die, so you can heal.
Oh, immortality. Oh, healing. Would you put healing or immortality? 2 separate superpowers.
We'd be a bit rubbish. Sorry, you could heal,
Mm-hmm.
but
you'll
you
die.
roll.
You'll die of old age. Yeah.
Okay, or immortal, but you can't heal.
You can't heal. No. So you're
So if someone shoots you,
you're dead.
that's a pretty rubbish
Correct. But you could stay 20. For me, 22 forever.
until someone found out that you were immortal.
Yeah, and then decided to kill me.
So like a vampire.
No, I can out in the daytime. Actually, it is dangerous for me to go out in the daytime as it is. You might have rumbled my superpower film. I am a 22-year-old vampire.
So I think mind control's rubbish. I think I'd something a bit.
Well, if I was to go back to flying, how would you define flying? Would you have flying as like anti-gravity?
Yeah, I wouldn't want wings.
Okay.
I think that'd just be inconvenient.
Really inconvenient. What if you? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Even if it was like some kind of like wings from under your arms, would still be inconvenient, like a flying squirrel.
But flying squirrels don't fly; they glide.
Yeah.
Oh, gliding man.
Gliding man. That would be.
Which is essentially just what people do in the mountains anyway.
Yes. Yeah. When they're just going close to mountains.
Just going close to.
So no, I would want to fly literally by just going.
Just going.
Like Superman.
Like Superman does. Because he just because obviously on Krypton's home planet there's more gravity, so on Earth there's less gravity. So in fact he's just worked out that he can differentiate between the two. It's in the newest Superman film.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I've seen it. It's good.
Good. Okay.
Review.
Good. Yeah, that's the review there. We're doing that as well.
Yeah.
So my question is, however, knowing the kind of person I am,
okay,
I have this flying ability.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay, so you're sticking with flying?
I'm going to stick with flying.
Okay.
However, I think there's a big catch-22 for me.
Okay.
Which would be, how high can I go? How fast can I go?
See, as you said, you're limited by your superpower. So you can fly. However, you cannot breathe in space.
Yeah.
You cannot resist high altitude.
Or more importantly, am I going too fast and I hit something I don't see?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Or if you go too fast, you peel your own skin off your body.
How fast would you have to go to do that?
I know. Imagine if you travelled at the speed of light.
Yeah, I think it would happen before you got to that speed.
Superman breaks the sound barrier because he gets the sonic boom. So I'd imagine you'd rip your own skin off at that speed too.
To be confirmed.
Okay, next episode we're going to put for the speed of sound and see if his skin rips off his body.
Don't think it's going to work.
Okay.
I don't think we've got the funds yet.
Yet.
Emphasis on that. Cool. So yeah, flying.
Yeah. Okay.
And what was yours? Superpower?
I didn't say my superpower.
You didn't say your superpower. I was about to move on then, but I didn't actually.
No, fine. See, I thought of the questions, but I haven't even thought about answering them.
Which is good.
Yeah. I would. Oh no, because I can't make superpowers.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
I'd say like I'd like to be able to run really fast, but then if I ran too fast, if I tripped and fell, I'd kill myself.
You kill like my flying.
Accident man. Injury lawyers for you, man, and just follows you around with a claim.
If he can keep up.
I think I'd have telekinesis. I'd like to be able to think and move something.
Okay.
However, again, I'm restricted by the fact that in my head, I can only move what I could physically lift.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So what would you do with your power?
Like, oh look, there's a mug of tea over there. Got a mug of tea now.
To be a Jedi.
I don't even drink tea. Why don't I
Is that what you mean? You'd be a Jedi.
Minus the lightsabers. That's an extra power. I feel.
Sword
wielding.
Sword using
light
power.
Sword using. Yes. Good.
Okay. So flying and telekinesis.
Together we'd be able to move things and move places. Brilliant.
And I'd fly around, try not to kill myself.
Yeah.
And you lift things you can already lift.
Great. I think we need to go on to the next question now.
So
Go for it.
cool. So Rich, here's a question for you. Have you ever been to Legoland?
Okay.
And what other toy deserves a land?
Oh, brilliant. Okay, yes, I have been to Legoland. I went many years ago when I was about 8 years old. I remember going on the log flume. There's actually a picture of the log flume in my house.
Made out of Lego.
Made out of Lego. Well, the log flume I don't imagine is made out of Lego.
To interrupt, I've never been to Legoland.
Oh, okay. So Legoland has a lot of things made out of Lego. It
Right.
also may have changed in the last 15 years, fair warning.
Okay.
But there is a picture of me and my family in a log flume at Legoland. I will, if I can find it, I'll show it to you all. It's great. That's good. I think it's got everybody on it. It's a dragon-shaped log flume. I can remember that for. I think they called it. I think it was called Lego Falls. Funnily enough.
Lego Falls. That works.
And it was great. Everything was a bit Lego-y.
Okay. I would want everything to be made of Lego.
Everything's pretty much Lego. But then when you come to eat a burger and you're like, oh.
No, but like when you said with the log flume there, I would want the log flume itself that you're sitting in to be made
just to
out
clarify,
of Lego.
the structural integrity of Lego is questionable. There's a fantastic Mythbusters episode where they roll a massive ball of Lego down a hill and it crumbles into pieces. Link to that down below. But you'll need to understand this.
Okay.
I'll show you it later.
I would want, like, going back to one of our previous questions about like Lego robots.
Right.
So like the attendants are made out of Lego and they're robot powered.
Right.
Is that doable? Because what was the bigger brother of Lego? Was it Technic?
Lego, what the grown-up Lego? Lego Technique, yeah.
So Technique. Sorry, maybe I didn't pronounce that one right.
Come on now, Lego artists. That's correct.
I would want like you go to buy a ticket at Legoland and you're served by a Lego robot.
It's not quite like that. It might be like that now. It wasn't like that 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then you've also got if we're going for another theme park,
I was going to say, remember you've got your second part of the question, which is what toy you'd like.
I think it'd be funny to have Lego's poorer brother, which is Mega Blocks, and you have Mega Blocks Land.
Are they like stickle bricks?
No, stickle bricks are separate again, Phil.
Okay.
Many block-based toys were in our childhood.
Okay.
But Mega Blocks is Lego almost exactly.
Yeah.
Only Mega Blocks is the brand. So imagine you paid £1 for 4 pieces of Lego. I appreciate that's quite expensive Lego.
Yes.
Mega Blocks would only be 50p for those same 4 pieces. But it would be Mega Blocks.
So it's like a budget.
Budget Lego. So what I'm going with here is a budget Legoland.
So does that mean health and safety wouldn't be so good?
But no, in Mega Blocks Land, they actually do what you want and they try and make everything out of Lego.
Okay.
Which means like Lego water. Oh no, sorry, Mega Blocks water. Let's get this right. It's not very good. I don't think that'll work. I'm gonna what toy actually deserves another land? You know what I'd like to see?
Yeah.
Slinky Land.
Good.
Springs everywhere.
Yeah. Mine was moving on from a similar kind of thing. I was thinking Jenga Land.
Jenga Land, wow.
So you'd have to be very careful because everybody would try and take bits of Jenga, but everything would be made out of Jenga.
So you'd be sat in your cafe and at any point you could be in like a skyscraper and someone takes that wrong block.
Sorry, a skyscraper.
Of Jenga.
How many floors is your average skyscraper?
I know, about 100, isn't it?
How many blocks of...
Okay, just to clarify, I'm not using regular size.
Oh, I was talking like a Jenga block's about that big.
Wow, so we're going to imagine a skyscraper out of
That's what I mean. I was thinking the logistics of that, there's a lot of blocks.
It'd be fun.
And it would only take one person going...
Oh, it'd ruin lunch, wouldn't it?
Yes, and probably the rest of everyone.
Yeah, so Jenga Land is a good idea.
How would Slinky Land work?
Everything's
stairs everywhere?
Everywhere. No, what it is Slinky Land is Slinky Land is just a massive set of stairs, and at the start you sit inside a big slinky and you go down.
Oh, you'd be sick.
Nah.
You'd be... Slinky goes over, right?
Yeah, and then goes over again.
So you'd be constantly...
That's true. I haven't decided the amount of stairs here. It could just be 2 stairs. That's still constitutes
That's
stairs.
a pretty rubbish... Was it a ride? Or was that the land?
That's the land.
That's the land. So you go...
Down, 2...
See you later.
Then there's a burger at the end.
Burger, yeah.
Burger and hot dog.
At least there's not a burger at the top.
That's true, because then it'll be back out.
Yes.
That's cool. So I think between us, we shouldn't make toy-related theme parks.
No, because I think we've got the logistics. It just wouldn't work. So we try and make it too big. Because you'd have a Slinky Mega Blocks Jenga roboted
Blenderland.
Blenderland.
Blenders can be toys too.
Blenders? Blenders can be toys too. I don't think I've ever heard.
No.
I'm gonna ever hear that
No,
slogan.
I'm going to retract that the best I can, but it is now on the internet for all to see.
This is true. I think it's time to move on.
Yeah, good. Right. Okay. Good. Don't play with blenders, kids. Right. Okay. What do you think the world would be like if dogs could talk?
Demanding.
Okay.
I think dogs. I think we'd really understand how intelligent they are.
That's true. And by the way, I'm including all wild dog in this, so hyena and
Wild dogs.
coyote, wolf, they're all dog.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know is your answer, because I think again there's so many dogs.
All right. Let me throw you some scenarios then.
Okay.
As a dog owner. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
That is correct. I have a dog. She is owned. Right. I come home from work. She runs up to me, excited to see me.
What would she say?
What would
That's
she say?
essentially like, "Hello, Rich. I need a poo."
Brilliant.
But this goes back to the intelligence piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, or would she like engage in like a proper conversation with you? Hey, Rich, how was your day? Did you enjoy work?
Good day to you, Richard. I've spent my day at home lying on the settee. I've jumped off when you've arrived home, so you know I'm not actually meant to be on the settee. I'm going to go and make a defecation in the garden.
Is she from the Elizabethan time?
She might be. Do dogs have accents if they can talk?
Maybe. Would it be? You don't get brands of dogs. What do you get? Breeds.
Breeds of dogs. No, but
would it be breed specific?
Possibly. And what happens with that? So she's a mongrel. I've got a whippet, which I imagine to be quite a posh and sophisticated dog.
Yeah.
Hello, one. Let's go racing and and earn some money. But then she's bred with the Jack Russell, which I imagine to be like quite a rough around the edges farmer.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. Why don't you come over here and together we'll make a puppy.
Brilliant. So yeah, I think the world would be interesting.
Yeah.
If dogs could talk.
Yeah.
I don't think it would change many things.
Okay. Would we still have them as pets if they could talk?
I think we would have them as protectors.
Would we have less babies? Because let's face it, that famous Scrubs quote, apologies, I'll eat my own tongue there, said, a dog and a baby are very similar. The only difference is one learns to talk. You're poo and wee, sick, you have to clear up all of them. They could be anywhere in the house.
Yeah.
They chew things.
Yeah.
I don't think they're hairy. I haven't seen a baby.
But it's the same for most animals, though, isn't it? Like a baby animal, dog.
Only a domestic animal, I'd say there.
Okay.
I wouldn't say a baby elephant is the same. If it learned to talk, I'd think like, oh, it's just like raising a child.
Yeah, this is true. So yeah, to answer your original question, I think it would be a good world if dogs could talk.
Okay.
I don't know how they'd fit into society.
It would all depend on their intellect.
I think they'd need their own dog island.
Dog Island.
And then they'd become a superpower.
Yeah, sorry, I drifted to Dog Island for a second.
Yeah. They'd excel at...
Would they be more or less powerful than North Korea if they had their own island?
I think they'd be more powerful.
More powerful, it's not hard.
Because... why?
Yeah.
Because I think their intelligence would really shine through.
Right.
And suddenly you'd find there'd be like a super dog. Like, again, a leading dog.
Superdog. There was a kids show with Superdog. Was it Crypto? Crypto the Superdog? If I'm right, I'll put something on screen here to confirm that.
Crypto dog.
Crypto the Superdog. It was like Superman's dog. So the whole story is Superman crashed and someone found his puppy and he raised it and it became Superdog. I might be wrong. I'll look into that. Oh, that's awkward. I hope I'm not wrong.
I don't know anything about that one.
Well, I will enlighten you later. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed the stuff you've seen today, to like, comment and subscribe in the section down below. I've been Rich.
And I've been Phil, and we'll see you next time.
Ta-ra.